If you've seen Art of Rally, you'll know it uses this zoomed out sort of chase top-down hybrid camera while you're playing. So I decided to challenge myself to use this sort of camera down a 7-kilometer rally stage in Utah to see how closely I could match a time I set in first person. For this challenge, I'd be using an ATK I-Series Rally in gravel spec, and I'd be seeing just how close I could get to this time that I set in first person. The time, an 8-minute 38.4. The gauntlet was set. Let's see how well I fare. So here we are then, at the start of the stage. Let us zoom out the camera. This is our challenge now. Let's see if we can, how close we can get to this 8-minute 38.4 that we set. Hopefully we can just get through on this first attempt. Let's give it a go. 3, 2, 1, go. So into turn 1 now. Bit of understeer from the car. Not too bad of a start here, a bit of a slide there. Come up to this right-hander over crest. A little bit wide there, but kept it on the road. Now up towards the jump. There it is. Car settles down all right. A little bit of a cut on that left-hander. Got the car slowed down for the left-hander here. Now to this tight little section. Wide for that right-hander. Gotta keep in third here. Second just seemed to be a little too short in the first person run. Not bad through there. That's quite close to the cliff face. Car sliding around a bit. There's a hay bale we have to go around. This isn't a bad run. Oh no, oh no. Don't think we got any damage. But it's going to be tricky to beat that time now with that spin. Up towards this bridge. Make sure we don't hit it. Oh, that's a bump on the wall. Oh, we've definitely damaged the car. I can feel it in the steering. It's not quite centered. Gonna press on. Yeah, car isn't quite as... That's a solid wall. Post. Yeah, car wasn't not quite as predictable. Hitting that clunk on the bridge just knocked the car out of alignment and ended up with us in a bus stop. It certainly stopped us. Well, here we go now for a second attempt. Let's see if we can get to the end this time at least. 3, 2, 1, go. Camera's a little off center and it's quite difficult to kind of set back. You can't hit the camera reset button, otherwise it puts you back at the normal FOV. Using a little bit of handbrake through the hairpin there, kind of messed up the line that time. Not running as wide through that left-hander this time. Now run up to the jump. Just like in Art of Rally, it's kind of a little bit difficult to see where the jump is exactly. Try and be a little braver through this section. Carrying more speed into this left-hander and subsequently overshoot it. Luckily didn't hit anything, so no damage. Trying to actually get to the apex. Yeah, got an apex there. Didn't quite cut the corner as much as I could have. Like we did on the first-person lap. Through here, certainly cutting that right-hander. A little sliding through that section. There goes rear end. It's a lot harder to try and control the rear end or know what it's doing exactly when the camera's this far zoomed out. When you're sim racing, you have to try and pick up a lot of visual cues to try and tell what the car is doing, and being this far zoomed out, you don't quite get quite as many of them, or they're at least harder to spot. Haven't hit the bridge this time. That's an improvement. Car a lot more predictable through this right-hander, not having any damage. Easily avoid that bus stop as we come up to the chicane here. Use that tree on the right for reference of the braking point through the high bales, nice and cleanly. Now accelerating quite quickly down this hill. Try and get the car slowed down on the downhill while navigating it sort of through the slight bends of the road. Car moving around as the tires just want to lock up on the downhill into that hairpin. Very tricky braking zone on the stage. Another very tricky braking zone here. Road twists to the right, but you're trying to slow the car down for this left-hander. Gotta watch that bus stop on the outside of the corner, very easy to run wide into if you just mess up the braking. Another heavy braking zone here. Bit of handbrake to help us around the hairpin there. Very tricky braking zone again over the bumps. Very easy to just lock the tires up, not get the car slowed down for what is a deceptively tight left-hander, and run wide onto the gravel. Now through this high-speed section. Car doing all right there. Now we're on to the gravel. car between those rocks. We've got a jump coming up here. There it is. Got over that all right. Here's another one. Not as big, being quite cautious over it. Oh, just slightly losing the rear end, but kind of helped us into that left-hander. Coming up to the hairpin here. Using clutch to help us get out of it. Rear end fishtailing around a little bit. Rear end certainly moving around a lot more on the gravel. That little bit of tarmac just helping us to straighten out the car, get back under control. Once again, using a bit of handbrake and clutch to help us round that open hairpin. Over the crest of that left-hander. A little bit deep into that chicane. This road quite narrow up here. Very easy to fall off, especially around these blind corners. Gotta be careful how the road bends to the right here, then get into the braking zone for this uphill left-hander. Gotta watch the rocks on the outside too. Then you've got this right-hander, tightens up on you. Also gotta watch another big rock on the outside there. Bushes as well on the outside earlier on in the corner. Come into this little chicane, cutting the left-hander a bit. A little bit wide through that right-hander. Gotta be careful here. More rocks on the outside. They'll ruin your run. If you're just a little bit ambitious into the sort of double right-hander. Getting the car turned in nicely. We've already hit the 8-minute mark. I don't think we're beating that. 8:38. Oh, just clipping that wall. Well, we're here at the finish. We haven't quite made the final few corners, though. One more try. One more. So, one final attempt then. Let's see how close we can get to that 8:38. Hopefully we finish this run. We were so close last time. Just a few corners to go. Let's see if we can do it. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Unsurprisingly, we are going to have to push. We had 10 seconds left when we fell off at the end of last attempt. Camera's not quite straight and it doesn't want to straighten up. Oh, that's not going to help. Nearly falling off the course there over the crest, through the right-hander. Camera's being very distracting, just not being quite straight. But here we go, over the jump. Try and carry more speed sort of through that fast little chicane, but get slowed down not to run wide this time. It did cost us time, but we're wide of that apex like we were in the first run. All right through those couple of right-handers. Deep through that left-hander. You really won't be cutting the gravel on the inside. You can cut it quite a bit through there. Very tight to that banking there on the inside of the right-hander. Deep, a little deep through that left-hander. Luckily we have the space on the outside to not get punished. A little wide there too. Just by keeping eye of the rock that's on the outside there. Rear end just sliding around a bit. Trying to carry a little bit more speed through this section. Got a better run through the bridge there than did on the last attempt. Braking was quite good last time here by this tree. Worked quite well that time again too. Little deep under the braking there, just running a slight bit wide. Able to just keep out of the banking. Not locking up the tires as much coming into this hairpin. But I wouldn't say it really gained us any time, just meant the car was a little more settled. Wasn't quite moving around as much. Deep into that left-hander, had to sort of pull the car up a bit to make sure it didn't hit the bus stop. Again, using handbrake through that hairpin. Gears are a bit awkward in this car. Kind of finding myself getting stuck between second and third a little bit. Car not quite having enough power, so I'd like the lower in the revs. Onto the gravel again, trying to be a little braver on the transition. I think we had a light brush on the bush. Was quite light though, so hopefully it didn't do any damage. Being a little quicker over that jump than we were on the last attempt. Nearly went a little too hot into that left-hander. This run's going well, but I've no idea how it compares to the first person run. Again, rear end sliding a bite, just like the previous attempt, if not even more. Kind of got the car turned in a little too early there, had to turn out of the corner, cost us a little bit of time. Let's try not to mess up the chicane. Car still rear end sliding around. Definitely better run through that chicane though. I feel like I'm really struggling with the rear end here. Maybe that little bush did do a bit of damage. It's hard to tell. It's not like the road itself has exactly been straight. It's been quite bumpy on the gravel, kind of throwing the car around, making it difficult to tell if the car is just slightly out of alignment. The view, of course, not helping with that. But that's how it's like in Art of Rally. You don't really have any idea, or it's at least very difficult to notice, especially when you're on controller, like I am when I play Art of Rally. Just under 30 seconds. I think we're doing a little better on time. Careful of this left-hander, it's very deceptive, very easy to just go wide. Braking zone's very difficult downhill. We are gonna miss out, there goes the time. We come up to the boards. And there we go, it's an 8:46.3. That leads us about 8 seconds off. That's not too bad for about a 7 kilometer stage. That's maybe just over a second per kilometer. But yeah, a tricky challenge that. I sort of set myself a goal within 10 seconds and be happy. And yeah, we're within 10 seconds there. That was not too bad of a run.